Hi, I'm Miss Kavanaugh. I really just want to take a minute to talk to you about all the different rights that you have as a parent so that we can make sure that you feel involved and that you understand everything that we're about to talk about and just how involved you will be in the process. So as a parent of a child at our school, you of course have the right to have a free, appropriate public education for your child, which basically means that you have the right for your child to come to school and that we have to get them the most appropriate education to fit any needs that they may have. Also during their schooling, you can request an evaluation of your child. So if your child, say, was struggling in some different areas, you have the right to request that your child maybe have some further testing done, and we delve a little bit deeper into any problems they're having, or to if they may be gifted and they're really excelling, for us to just really figure out, what their niche is and where we can help them to move forward. As a parent, you also have the right to be notified whenever the school wants to evaluate your child. So if we feel that maybe your child is falling a little bit behind or isn't quite where all the other students are at and our standards say, that we'll notify you and make sure that you're aware that we're noticing some problems and that we'd like to do a little more testing and kind of find out what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are. And then if we were to change the child's educational placement, so if we thought maybe they would benefit from coming down to the resource room for 20 minutes a day to work on reading in a smaller group and get a little extra attention there, that we would always notify you that we think a little change in where they are at during their day would help. You also have informed consent, so that is that the you will understand and agree in writing to the teaching plans, so how we're going to help your child and exactly kind of what's going on, and that you can also withdraw this consent at any time. So if you feel this isn't helping or you just aren't quite on the same page with us, that that's your consent there. You can also obtain an independent evaluation of your child, so maybe you want to take them somewhere else to have an evaluation done. That is, of course, your right. You can also have your child tested in a language that your child knows best. So if you feel that you would like us to do further testing on any areas that your child is having difficulties with, that if English isn't their primary language, that test can be given in a language that the child knows, so that we're really testing the content and not if it's just a language barrier. You also have the right to review all of the child's school records, so anything that we document on your child, any forms we have, it's your right to see those and have access to all of those. And then as well, you have the right to participate in their individualized education program, which is an IEP, and that just means that you'll be involved and you can come to all our meetings and you'll hear everything that we've discovered while working with your child and different strategies we think are going to help to improve them and get them moving forward in the classroom so that we can get them where we'd like them to be. And then lastly, your right is to be informed of the child's progress at least as often as the parents of children who do not have disabilities. So basically what that means is that you kind of won't be forgotten. As often as the classroom teacher and all your child's teachers are contacting other parents, you have the right to be contacted the same amount, if not more. You will at least be contacted the same amount as everyone else in the class. So those are kind of a quick overview of your rights. So if you have any other questions on any of those rights or anything in general as we move forward in this process and talk about your child a little more, go ahead and let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions.